Hello everyone, this is Father the Everchosen, back in Divide and Conquer with our runic campaign. We're finally jumping back to it after a little over, I think, 2 weeks. But when last we had left off, we are currently besieging Rhûn, which should fall in 7 turns. I see no reason to force that fight.
Yes, noble
This is
master.
a very powerful army, and the stronghold will just tear us apart with its towers. So once we take that, we'll move on to the Iron Hills. The army here in Burmarlinge will leave for Burkalpus here within a few turns.
Orders.
This army is blockading.
Orders.
Yep, once this army's coming, it's going to pick up some troops here. It's going to pick up these Udej Marines. And then we're going to keep going up. And actually, this army right here
Orders.
is probably the army we will take Burkalpus with. And push further. Or maybe we'll take Ilanen with it. Probably Ilanen. But we are at an end turn. We've got armies moving about. Viltur will probably get attacked by Captain Vidusith. Awfulbed will probably get besieged by Captain Shigelda. But I think everything is recruiting and building. Actually, Naburk is not building. You know, go ahead. 3 turns is not bad. Everything in the north, I think, is pretty much done building. Alright, we'll end the turn there. So hopefully, by the end of this episode, we will have Rhûn, probably, hopefully at least Ilanen, and start further pushing into Erebor's territory and try to get them out of the game as quickly as we can. We've got this army. Yeah, we'll take that. Yoruk. The One Ring is no concern of ours.
Too late for talk now, laddie. An honor to serve.
Shariar. I don't think he has enough to take. Alright. Let's
Orders. Course set.
keep moving up the
Order.
coast.
Demand. Our
We'll drop
wind
them
shall
there.
orders.
And this guy's going to come all the way back
Course
to
set.
Mistrand.
The wind
And he
shall
will pick
return
up
tomorrow.
the next batch of troops, which will more than likely be ready by that point. Some more Udej. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's get all these. And this will be a nice chunk of army.
How may I serve? We move.
Filter is protected.
Orders.
Awful
march.
Bed will be protected.
Descend. How may I serve? Come and get me, you cow. We shall end this day in triumph.
Let's see if he gets any kills. Well, that's fine. Just to get rid of it. Should be at least somewhat useful. We've got the Loke Flag and Loke Gomprim, along with these Candish Raiders. 2 turns from now, that's when
Orders.
we'll be able to drop these. So hopefully Ilanen will fall to this massive army.
Orders.
But now looking around, Rhubar can build yet again. At this point, I would say Leather Tanner. Probably the best bet for us. And we're just going to go bit by bit looking around the Empire. We'll get that archery range. We can start recruiting here, which will be Daratai, the best bet, probably there. The roads will be complete next turn, which will turn Vilter into a place that actually makes a bit of money. Enmahad can construct, I would say, just a Dark Shrine at this point. And that should pretty much be everybody. In the north, none of these, save for maybe Burmarlinge, which can get some public fountains. But yeah, these are all topped out. We'll be able to get troops out of them relatively soon, which will be nice. What's the 150? The governor's influence. You know what? Let's see what happens if we take...
Noble master. Orders. How may I serve? How may I serve? How may I serve? Orders.
These guys out.
How may I serve?
Doesn't make us as much, but it will not rebel.
Noble one.
Right. That's gonna have to work.
At once. My ears are yours. Unseen.
Burkhalpus will be next, and that should fall to us quite easily. Teely,
yes, noble master.
part of me wants to harass, but I think it would probably serve us better. I don't know.
Yes. Your
Let's
men
just
are out of sight.
stay there. And that'll be the end turn here. Because if Teely goes over and reinforces Marairon, then it might be a little more tricky. But they should only have, I think, 5 turns left. Now, with that fort being besieged, I should be alright, unless that army is nothing but Avari or Moraquendi units, which I doubt it is. And we had a unspecified crash. Let's see if I can power through it. Shouldn't take me but a moment. Continue campaign. Now hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't typically have the game crash at all. I've ran large address aware, so it shouldn't be a problem. We should just basically have to end the turn again. Hopefully we get lucky, and it was just product of the game being old and being taxed. Alright. Seems like we should be doing fine.
It is a siege.
I'm hoping. Holding my breath here just to make sure, because if not, I'll have to see what I can do. 103 turns in. I prefer to finish what we want finished, which is just basically taking Dale out, taking Doreen out. Alright. Fornos is rebuilt. We've got a new bride. They want us to take Burkhalpus.
An honor to serve.
Good with that.
We close for battle. We shall endure outside their
And we
walls.
get one of our best
Lay
units,
siege.
which should be
Has the time come to strike?
our... okay, we'll bump it down. Should be our Lok Enos Rim.
Yes, noble master.
Alright, we're gonna move
Yes.
north.
We move at first light.
Rhûn has 5 turns. I can only hope at this point that it will be enough. Alright, Winterian Yor, can we get anything out of you yet? No. Nope. 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 Pretty, classic. Or not classic, pretty understandable. That I'm not able to get basically anything. We'll grab those 2 units real quick. I guess we'll pop in crop rotation just for good measure.
Orders. Course
Pick up
set.
that army here
We must anchor
relatively
until morning.
soon. Mataram can just continue. Actually, it looks like it's done all it needed to. Brothel, we'll get it a little more money. That's all Mataram will ever be, is just a huge moneymaker for us. Let's grab some cavalry. Vilter now is in the positive with having that road. Don't know if that's necessarily the most worthwhile building to build. Leather tanner. I think that'll be better to grab.
How may I serve? We march.
This road will be done next turn, which will, again, vastly increase the amount of money we have available. We'll have some really good units coming out. Dragonwrath Guildsmen, Loke Flag, Lo into Loke Gomperim. Kerasent. Let's get you some communal farming as well. That should be good. And what does Captain Eric have? He has more Plenty Sentinels, Avari Shadows. Both very good, very powerful units.
Come and get me.
Thorn Blades and Thorn Crossbows are less concerning. But, well, I do have 2... Well, 1 unit with shields. And... at least infantry-wise. That could still be
Orders.
a little hairy. You know, we're going to drop the army here
ashore.
and try to pick everybody up and go.
Orders.
This this fleet will come towards Strondos.
Course set. The winds shall return.
That's right.
Orders. Closing to engage.
Get that
The
ship
sea
out of there.
is yours. You control access to this port.
Alright. And
Yes,
let's
noble
grab... Nope,
master.
that was this turn.
We will engage them honorably. Noble one.
Alright, I think that will spell another end turn for us. Everything is building something. Things that can recruit are recruiting.
I serve your will.
Still getting a good amount there. So let's hope with the dropping of that army, I'm not surprised that they ran that away. Rawburg definitely has their mightiest amount of forces, which is actually quite significant. But we'll pick that army up and we'll probably stand them on the bridge instead, just to let all of the units from Saint-Henri get up there in time. Steward of Gondor is dead. New family member, we have Kushan coming of age, and Kushan is in Mataram. So Kushan, convincing, gregarious, winning first, mean later, legacy of renown, proper morals, smart. Smart is always a good one. So Kushan, I guess we're going to take you all the way over to Austin Air.
We move at first light.
We're going
An
to take
honor
you
to
all the
serve.
way to Vilter.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
It's about the closest
I will
place.
only address you in battle.
We got walls, which should be relatively alright. That mining network would be nice. We have the militia. Let's retrain. And I guess start on that communal farming. Should be fine. Yeah, one more turn and we'll have our Loc flag rim. And I guess we'll grab some Dragon Riders just
Orders. How
so we
may I
have
serve?
something to
Orders.
run people down.
Orders. How may I... As you will.
Noble one. I will bring our forces together.
Demand.
Yeah, one more space.
Joining the ranks.
Malanin will fall
An
to
honor to serve.
Babak. He's not a great commander, but I don't think you need to be a great commander with an army that looks like that. The only thing we lack in this army really is ranged options. We've got one Loc Narrim, we've got some Udezra Marines, Candish Hunters, and then 2 Candish Raiders. But what we don't lack is a very good heavy infantry. The Loc Scion Rim are really good. 2 Loc Scion, I think 3 Loc Gomp, no, 4 Loc Gomp, and 3 Loc Flag Rim, and then 2 Dragon Wrath Guildsmen. That'll be really good. So Alanin should fall relatively soon. Mariaron has 4 more turns.
Yes, noble master.
Let's
At
take
once.
a peek over
Yes.
here. Are we able to engage
This
Captain
will be
Thrain?
an
We are.
honorable battle.
Iron Hills Maddox, Erebor Infantry, and King's Axes. We will fight this
We
fight.
shall all find a
Should
way
be
to an honorable
easy.
victory.
It won't be an incredibly flashy battle, but we should have more than enough to take them on. Their deployment. This army is almost a
Heavy cavalry.
an army of men that pretty much know they're going to die.
With form. Heavy infantry. Archers.
Right. That should be everybody. Group them, group them, group them. Start battle. Let's start moving a little bit more forward. King's Axes, Airborne Infantry. Don't think there are any ranged options. Airborne Infantry, King's Axes, and Iron Helm Maddox. No, I don't believe so. It's mostly light and heavy infantry. Okay, it looks like they're going to go all the way this way. Unsurprising. We'll slow it down. Let's get our privateers to charge into the airborne infantry. Should be a pretty prime target for them. 152 dwarves. Get out of their post charge. Oh, they lost length.
Victory is well within our grasp.
Let's get you
Time
all
our foe will surely
situated.
see this and lose heart.
Move our privateers a little farther this way. You are skirmishing, which is enough. Oh, play. Drop you down 1. Actually, let's take out those guys. The one I'm a little more worried about. Move a little more. King's Axes are up against the Privateer Axemen. Let's move our Rovanian Hunters around a bit. Run. Iron Hills Maddox are dying pretty well. They're doing a good job of dying. Another charge, rear charge with the airborne infantry. Oh, that's a
Victory is well within our grasp.
brutal charge.
Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Got 122. Let's move you guys a bit more. Let's get our Rovanian Hunters over here. Area Line Dragon Guard. You guys a bit more. I left the privateers a bit too long. Only lost one Area Lad Dragon Rider in that extrication. 35. Oh, flying dwarves. And that should
The enemy force remains.
be it for the
You must pray
dwarves.
they lose their will to fight.
Got the Romanian hunters. They should be thrown into these king's axes. Hopefully. Right into the back. Medium infantry, but it won't matter. Loknarim are going to take out the Maddox. Then keep them. And we're going to try. You know what? Let's hit the king's axis instead. That should be good. The Maddox will be dropped by our archers as much as we can handle them. Screwed. They're all dead. There might be 2 left, 6 left. Might as well be 2. Right. Let's get you guys to charge in the back. Angle yourselves. Iron Oak Maddox are at 58.
Our enemy flees before us like a
perfect.
herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
No, hold your fire, hold your fire. We'll take out the Maddox. And then that should be it.
Victory is ours.
Perfect.
A victory both righteous
We lost
and
52
well-deserved.
men.
It cannot be said
Top kills
otherwise.
to Privateer Cavalry. Then Area Lad Dragon Rider. No. Then Privateer Axemen. Very good. Everybody else bringing in enough to hopefully make that worth it. Those were all, I think, triple gold chevron. You know, they were semi-experienced and kitted out units. And hopefully this will just help the command of Shariar.
Your men.
Still only 2 command stars.
We have prevailed.
Actually, 1 command star now.
Tomorrow's journey awaits. An honor to serve.
But he is, I believe, part of our family. He has... Here he is. Shariar. He is married. So he could, in theory, have a child. Yeah, this side of the family is like... This was an adopted child, I do believe. He had to have been an adopted child since they're more to the left of him. The leftmost is born first. And then he adopted somebody. And then they actually had kids. But I don't know. They could not have had Shariar. So Shariar and Bektar are both adopted. Dido is the only actual child of theirs. So we definitely need to keep it on this side. Conmargos is first child. And then right now, Maltok is the presumed heir. But it really should go to Deras as soon as he comes of age. We'll have to find Maltok. Wherever Maltok is. Where are you, Mr. Maltok? List scroll. Khan Maltok.
Yes, noble master.
He's up here, anyway. So he will need that dragon banner taken from him. At some point.
Noble one. We close for battle.
I think I may just... Yeah, it's just one... I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Would not have been a very exciting battle to watch.
Your faith and courage have triumphed. Victory!
We will. It's a large town. Let's... Fine, we'll exterminate. Yeah, we could still have upgraded it once more. Yes. Yes. Assemble this armor here. Burkalpus will be a very good point for us. Now, Suryu chariots. Not that the chariot is like a terrible unit, but it's definitely not my favorite unit. But we've got... These guys are all retraining. But as soon as those Loci on Rim are ready, we're going to throw them in this ship. And get them going home. Or not going home. They're at home.
The sea
Get them
is
going
yours. Closing to engage.
where they need to go.
Orders.
And here in Strondost. Ooh, Loknar Rim. We'll definitely take them. Next turn we'll have these guys ready. They'll go with you, Dej Marines, and they'll probably just walk.
Yes, noble master.
Keeping them there. Kalpus. Oh,
An honor to serve.
Shariar can't move anymore.
Be
With the
gone.
guild. Nope, I think that is... Nope, Austinaire I can build. The best thing for Austinaire would probably be stables. So it can get faster units up. We can grab a blacksmith here and Bur Ammonarchus. Nothing to get here.
Yes,
there.
noble master.
Oh, Mistran can build. What would it be? What would be good for old Mistrand? Mason's Guild House? Yeah, probably about time that we built that. We'll queue up some other units. We won't wait for those ones though. That'll be just way too long to wait for. Alon, if they keep that unit there, I will just attack it outside the city. And I'll fight that battle to take Alanan rather than
The
siege
enemy
out
lay
the city,
siege.
because
We
I
will show them no
don't want
fear.
to fight. I don't want to fight in Alanan again. Nope. Mariron. Oh, that's a big army. Well, let's see. Captain Tilly comes with, unfortunately, Dwarven catapults, which will be bad. But they've got 4 units of laborers. Durin's Guard. Dirin has a ballista. Yeah, this army is going to basically have to rush. We're going to need the area lad. Alright, let's fight
Not
it.
one of us shall fail to keep all in battle.
We're going to need the area lad to take out those ballista. And if the ballista drop and the catapult drops, we have a chance. If not, then things get a little trickier. I think our best bet will be kind of like this. Rhûn mercs and cell swords. We'll take the Rhûn mercs and put them on the side without the pikes, just to kind of balance, and the cell swords will come with the pikes. Not a lot of archers. Archers in general, right behind the main line. Group them all together. And Cav. which really we're going to want separated into missile cavalry and charging cavalry. Come on. We're going to put everybody in the woods for now.
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
So let's see if we can get around. Cell swords, king's shield, king's halberds, airborne axe throwers, Durin's guard, dwarven catapult. All the way around to the back. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Who's this? Dwarven laborers. Stonefoot spears. Yeah, we really need to take out that catapult. You guys are all hopefully skirmishing. Can't get you guys caught at all. Hit that catapult. Hit the catapult. Alright, we took it offline at the very least. Allow 19 more.
Victory is
We
well
got
within our
our
grasp.
Surute chariots
Time
over
our
here.
foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Just pull through. We really need to just kill the rest of the catapult crew. I know I'm not focusing on my lines, but my lines should be strong enough to hold for a bit. I don't think they have enough
Victory is
people
well
to...
within our grasp. In time
That's
our
good.
foe will surely see this
12%,
and lose
that's
heart.
great. Dwarven catapult had like 2 guys left. 1 guy. Just even better. Where do we have that ballista? Okay. We need to start moving our army forward. Actually, stop those orders. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take out Durin's guard with the cav, which is fine.
Our foe fights with
Really
horns made
just
of
wanna
clay.
make the
We are
ballista
winning the battle.
Be gone. King's halberds, airborne axe throwers. Need to get them down to like 1 guy. That would be fine. You go after the dwarven laborers, and now we should be able to focus back here more. Let's zoom in. You guys move away, you guys move out. Laborers, you guys move around the flank. No, you decimated them. More than decimated, but 111 versus 32. Not 111 anymore. 95. Alright. Yeah, it's... Get up in there. Should be alright. Try the Dwarven Travelers instead. Cell swords. Go up and cell swords. My 37 against your 119. Okay. That should hopefully be enough. Alright, those medics. Alright. Riders, get out of there. Now it's really just up to if our halberdiers can punch enough through. You put them in the back. Put them in the front. That was a pleasant sound. Rhûn Mercs against King's Shields. Let's get... What do we have over here? Off skirmish. You can actually still skirmish. You guys off skirmish. Just pull all the way out. No reason to have you up there just dying. Cavalry come to the back. How are the sellswords doing? My sellswords are easily outclassing theirs. You need to go up against King's axes. Push, push. You push that way. Alright, the lines are holding pretty well. Rhûn against the King's Shields.
Only half the enemy force remains.
We're going to get a nice rear charge here.
They
These
lose
Dwarven
their
laborers,
fight.
138. Down to... Oh, give me some. Hold on, hold on. Broken Rim. Shoot King's halberds. No. Stop. Shoot King's halberds too. You hit the travelers now. Pull them out. You guys are not engaged. Let's move you up. We're already engaged. There's King's Shields here, but I'm not terribly concerned with that. What's in here? Anybody? There was, or maybe is somebody in there. Sellswords. You almost finished mouth out those sellswords. Those King's axes are dead. Cav. Pull out. Charge back in on the travelers. Run. You're not engaged. You get in on those King's halberds. You hit Durin's guard. Your armor piercing units should be fine. What are we? 31 to 76. Alright. You guys are done. That Stonefoot over here. You guys were supposed to be running away, but whatever, I'm not too terribly concerned. King's Shield in the back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Coming right in the back.
Just pray they lose their will to fight.
We're doing relatively well across the board. Cavalry's really what's going to be taking the biggest hit, which I'm not too concerned about. King's halberds. These Dwarven travelers. Can you chase the those guys? Alright, let's get you. What's over here? Why do you go after the Stonefoot? That should be fine. Their type crossbows. Get in there. These King's halberds are very good. My halberds are nice armor piercing so hopefully that will spell their demise. Sellswords against what's over here? King's Shields. No King's axes. But we're pushing them up against the low comfort. We're just taking every poke that they can. Where is the general? He is right there. And Durin's guards right there. So Grim Bodyguard versus Durin. You guys go there. You go out. Do we have any... They're way too far away. You pull them out. Let's fast forward a bit. 91 to 41. Assuming these crossbow bolts start flying. Should be good there. Alright, we are here. What's left? Dwarven Travelers. You guys mop up them. What's over here? Stonefoot Spears. That's pretty much everybody. You hold your fire. Those Stonefoot Spears are going to go away. Dwarven Travelers are all on. Let's zoom out just a bit. I think it's really just the General's Bodyguard at this point that's left.
They have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain.
One enemy general is dead, and the other one is right there. And that'll be it.
They run like children. Scour them from the field.
Pretty good. We didn't even lose 50%. We will have taken Rhûn much earlier than initially expected, and more bloodlessly than I had initially figured.
We have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain. This is a most crushing victory.
Oh my God.
Your name will live in marble, and our foes in sand.
I almost feel bad taking away the fact that he'll be the aerial dragon riders at 269. Second most at 218 sellswords. Third at 216, aerial dragon guard, one of them. Highest prisoner capture is the dragon riders, unsurprisingly. I used them to capture earlier than I used anybody else to. But those 10 men will not be enough to hold Rhûn, so the stronghold will now be ours. And with Tilly gone, that was their biggest army coming east. There won't be that much
Yes.
in the form of resistance.
Your faith and courage have triumphed.
Will get it's a stronghold, so I can
our people's lands.
10,000 people killed. Let's exterminate. Yeah. It's the best bet. It's the best bet for a peaceful transition. Peaceful, quote unquote. And hopefully we can get Rhûn online right away. This will be probably a pretty good place to a final fight. It's Enid White's last stand. Kushan. Dragonmath Guild up in Rhûn, of course. Why wouldn't we? We have plenty of money. Arash has an advisor. Arewa has an advisor. And a marriage celebration. So here in Rhûn, is there anything unusable? No, there is not. We can retrain pretty much everybody. Let's get that Dark Sanctuary up. And Then apparently I can upgrade. That doesn't make any sense. Let's grab. Well, first we're gonna have to do this. So we'll grab the highest concentration of troops first, and then we'll grab the rest. And everybody will be upgraded with armor upgrades and the like.
I'll rip off your head
I'll
and
fight that
spit
battle
on
here
your neck.
momentarily as well.
Yes, noble master. Yes. Setting a watch here. I will have you
Alright, there's
address
an actual
you
army
in
coming
battle.
now. Not a scary one, but an army. Public baths. Let's grab an armory. Retrain. And now it's really just waiting to see if we can get that population up, which more than likely the only place that might be able to is Skarn. In time for it to be of any use to us. Leather. Interior Nior is going to get the shipwright. Elgair will get leather. Mistran, Dragonwrath Guildsman. Nothing in Lest, nothing in Strondost. Alright, I think that's good there. Santa and we will have the Loke Flag Rim ready for us momentarily.
Nobleman, we will engage them
Oh my
honorably.
goodness.
Your faith and courage have
Man of the
triumphed.
hour. Babak. He's severely wounded. No, we will not adopt.
Yes, noble master.
He lost so many in that fight.
As you will.
Noble one.
It's free
Joining
me.
our faithful armies together.
Come and get me, you coward.
Othelbed, we might lose. Lothar. Just grab that armory.
How may I serve? Orders.
I don't know what I keep doing. I don't know what that button is that I keep hitting and keep fucking deleting units. It's really pissing me off, though. Alright.
An honor to serve.
Kushan's moving. Mataram can build an inn. Get him some more money, I guess. And the Burka. We can get some stuff here as well. Leather. Might as well.
Orders.
And
How may I serve? Orders.
this group
Our wind shall be fair.
is gonna head,
Like the weary
I
camel,
don't know,
now
all
we
the way
must
up there,
rest.
basically.
The wind shall return tomorrow.
And we've got a turn on that. Alright, first fight.
Noble one.
Shalia
We
versus
will
Captain
engage
Ger.
them honorably. We have prevailed.
And that may be it. There may be one more end turn. Yeah, I'll probably do one more end turn. Wait. One, two, start. What do we have? Stonefoot Spears. And what's the other thing? Dwarven Laborers. Probably won't even need this group, but let's have them just in case. And we'll wait till group 3 gets here. just gonna keep going. I guess if they want to. Certainly can. Let's get you guys over that way, you guys over that way. These guys are coming up the hill, and it shouldn't be long. Slow down, slow down. Privateers, go in. Start moving. You guys move around. You guys fire at the Stonefoot.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
This should be a pretty simple fight. Everybody else fire. Laborers. And we'll go back up to tank 6.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. Behold our worthless... Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats.
Oh yeah.
Drive them from the battle.
Nah, you're letting horses on fire. Alright, much better. No more horse kebab.
Victory is
That's
ours.
all those.
A victory both righteous and...
So with every tiny victory, we get a little more experience. We lose a few troops, but they lose so much more. And for a raiding force, Shahryar is doing quite well. Hopefully we can have him... We can just pop up and
Your faith and courage have
relations
triumphed!
improved. With who? Oh, the orcs.
Yes, noble master.
Oh, Kirgathol is basically...
We will engage them honorably.
They've got 12
Laying
turns,
siege
though,
to the enemy.
and I'm sure that they
Has
would
the
get
time come to strike?
a garrison. But we are at
An honor to serve.
yet another end turn. Alanin is just pumping out troops. Now, granted, vineyard levies are nothing. The only thing that's good is the Moraquendi protectors, and there's only 26 of them. On resolve. Good. Got another ship out of the way.
sea is yours.
And we're moving a new provincial governor. It does look like they're trying to focus all their efforts on Rawburg now. It seems like they are starting to see the writing on the wall for places like Carverad and Alanin. Carverad would probably be the easier of the two, actually, to take, since Alanin is proved quite challenging. They want us to blockade Esgaroth. Faction announcement. Some interesting things. The Runic Fire Lance increased movement is always nice.
Orders. We must orders.
You up to Esgaroth. What's in the way?
Course set.
Move past it.
Like the weary camel, now we must rest. The winds shall return tomorrow.
All right.
Yes, noble
If
master.
we did assault,
This will be an honorable
they
battle.
only get one unit of Dwarven defenders. I could just auto-resolve Kirikathol, which I'm going to.
We have prevailed!
This campaign is
Victory!
very much, in my mind, over. Shahryar, conqueror of Kirgithol, our tiny, crappy raider army. Oh my gosh, look at that mining complex. Just raking in money for us. Retrain everything. Dark Sanctuary. That should be it. The only problem now will be that the Dwarves will get their last stand. I think. Captain Theruk.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
Not too worried.
I'm only here to fight the Yggdrasil.
How may I serve? Orders. As you
Start
will.
walking these guys up.
Descend.
Orders!
Yeah, we'll see
Our
by the
wind
time
shall
we
be
get
fair.
there.
An honor to serve.
Yep,
We close
11,
for battle. We shall endure outside their walls.
11
Lay
turns
siege.
for the stronghold.
Awaiting your order to strike.
No more troops. Nothing really left to build. Most of this is all just completely unneeded, truthfully. That isn't too scary. Awful bed. You have 5 more turns, you're fine. Alright, I think that's... No, Burkhalpus can build. And I guess it'll build a market. Fine. Market works. Scar, you're not there yet. Alright, well let's take a quick peek around the world. We've got Gimli
I look forward to
coming for Kirgithol, which, I mean, I might be able to hold it. Mim and his straggling army. They've got a Nazanar. No, they should still be fine. They've got a Nazanar, Witherboard, and Erebor still. Esgaroth is about to get hit. Where's Esgaroth's port?
Orders.
There's a port somewhere, I guess.
Until death!
For now. We'll do that. But looking around, Brown Boat is surrounded and probably going to fall. Skip. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good anywhere. Hornburg is all that's left. Dol Amroth is still standing strong, surprisingly. It's really just Lon Gallon in the south. Yep, just Lon Gallon. Wow. Yep, pretty total victory. Coming at Rawburg, yep. Vine Region Howland, still alive, still kicking it.
I respect
Leaf.
you, my enemy.
Lanan has Withergild. I think Withergild might be there. He might be the Last Stand script general. I don't know if it's always the same person. Bergram, not too terribly worried about that. The army here in Marai Run in one more turn will leave. And probably head right for Kirgithol. I
I'd
don't
welcome a
think we'll
trial
hold
by
it.
arms to end this feud.
We've got
Orders! Orders!
an army coming. Pretty good one. Loxion, Loxion, Loxion.
Noble one.
But it may have to reinforce this army. The Loki and Usrim are really a, charging cavalry out in the fields. But I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this and start thinking of the next faction that you would like to see played, because once these three and Thranduil's Realm, so 4 more regions have to fall, and in the process probably, what, 1, 2 more, so 6 regions plus these 3, 9. Alanin will fall probably next turn, or not next turn, next episode.
Be gone.
So start thinking about which faction you would like to see next. We've obviously already been in Rovanion. We're in the south right now with the Ardenium campaign, so perhaps up in maybe not necessarily Enidwaith, but we could play, east of, or not east, west of the Anduin, or west of the Misty Mountains. Maybe, maybe Bree, maybe Dunland, maybe Enidwaith, but start thinking about what you may want to see next. But until next time, I've been Father of the Everchosen.